Good morning, Willowbrook. My name is Tanya Adams, and I'm the Baby Kids Assistant here at the Madison campus. And today we are in Genesis 18, verses 1 through 15. And I love the scripture today. I really do. We read how Abraham is visited by the Lord, and Sarah overhears how Abraham is getting this message that by this time next year, Sarah will have a baby. And Sarah is just like laughing. She's like 90 years old at this point. And she's like, wait, I'm old. And now God is telling me I'm going to have a baby? Now? And if there is anyone that can identify with Sarah, it's this girl right here. I can identify with her. There's been plenty of times that the Lord has said that I was going to do something. And I'd be like, oh, no, sir. not me. I can't do that. I just laugh like he doesn't know what he's talking about. Isn't that crazy? Or, yeah, I want you to communicate to these people. I'm like, oh, nope. And we have that initial reaction. Maybe it's because our first reaction is to look at our own natural human weakness, just like Sarah did when she laughed. Instead of trusting God to do the impossible, we are looking to our own strength to do that. And in that case, we will surely fail. We are doubting that God is going to come through with his word. You know, instead of laughing at first and doubting, maybe our first reaction should be like verse 14 says in our scripture today. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Could you imagine the transformation when God tells us something that we think is impossible? Instead of scoffing or laughing or doubting, to listen, to receive it, and then to just be like, is there anything too hard for the Lord? Or how about trying out Ephesians 3:20 instead, right? He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that I ask or all that I think. I don't think I can do what you're saying I can do, but you are able to do more than I think. And another thing I'd like us to focus in on is the part of the scripture where it says, at the appointed time, Sarah will have the baby. At the appointed time. Sometimes it's not that we doubt when God promises something or when God tells us something. It's not that initial part that we doubt. Sometimes it's when we think what he promised should have happened already, and that time has come and gone, that we begin to doubt. One of my favorite songs that we used to sing in church when I was a teenager is by Dottie Peoples, and it's called On Time God. And it says, he may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. His ways are higher than ours, and he will absolutely do what he said. It might not be how, and it might not be when we want it, but he will fulfill all of his promises at the appointed time. Thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you next time.